Well, we're looking for some macro environment, aren't we? Speaking from the CTA space, it's been a very long time where things have not shown significant directional moves, but the world seems to be changing pretty quickly now. We're starting to see volatility in the markets again. Markets are starting to move again. There's a lot of things happening geopolitically and economically. So most of the people I talk to are expecting to see some significant moves, maybe not in the sectors people expect. Interest rates are going to provide some movement opportunity that has not existed for a significant amount of time. And we also expect to see currencies, which have also been a difficult trade for a while, to provide opportunity again. So I think those sectors that have been more difficult are going to become more interesting. And the sectors that have been the most helpful, like equities, which just had a move up and up and up, probably is going to become less interesting. I think the ever-shifting regulatory burden that's especially prevalent in Europe, but also in the US and in Asia, is disruptive. I think it's harder for investors to get access to some of the really best opportunities, and very frustrating for people on the management side to know often just how to best proceed. At the end of the day, in my opinion, the regulatory environment's adding cost but not opportunity. I really think that's the biggest factor. Yeah, in the CTA space, people often look at basic measures like a risk-adjusted return or the Sharpe ratio. I think it's really important when considering measuring performance to take a look at the skew of the investment. It's easy to make a nice return with a positive skew if you're willing to accept short gamma and tail risk. So I think a combination of a risk-adjusted return, taking into account the distribution return profile, is the best way to measure risk. If a positive skew, a little less risk-adjusted return can be potentially a much better investment than a very strong return with a very potentially significant tail risk. Well, I got involved because I was told, and it appears to be true, that there'll be a lot of interesting people here. And so I love interacting with people that have different perspectives. My focus is singly on the CTA space, but even so, people with very broad portfolios are interested in that space, and that's attracted me, and I'm enjoying it.